What's up, Cubers? Cube of Always is here. Let's get Cuban. Today on CubeCast, the podcast for our Cuban needs, we are talking about why GAN cubes are so expensive. Wait, what am I saying? We're talking about why GAN as a company makes so many different 3x3 models. Why do they do that? It's ridiculously stupid. I could not tell you why, even if I tried. Because GAN has just always made so many different models. It's just, why? I'm not really one that's a fan of it. Just look at the GAN 11 series. You got the GAN 11 M Pro, the GAN 11 Duo, the GAN 11M, the GAN 11 Air, the GAN 11M Air. There are just so many different GAN cubes being made. And why are so many of them there's just so many different names. And it's just annoying, man. Why does GAN make so many different 3x3s? And this is not just something that they started recently, like this year. This is something that they've been doing for a really long time. The problem with GAN and making all these cubes is that you're not going to know which one to buy. Nowadays, it's already super hard having to pick what cube you're going to make. And that can be annoying when there's just so many different manufacturers all coming out with so many different cubes that it just adds a lot of pressure, and it's just not good for being able to try cubes at competitions. That's a great way. But when GAN is making so many different cubes, there's no chance that you're going to be able to try all of them. Even if you do get a chance to try them at a competition, what's the chance you're going to main it? I can't tell you even if I tried. Once again. But GAN is always just the company that's been doing all sorts of different things in the community. They're always one that's just trying to push out different ideas. Innovation is great. Hey, of course, we all know that. But the thing is, GAN is taking innovation a little too far. Of course, you can trace this back to when they used the octopus core design. Hey, that was a nightmare to tension. It's definitely a lot worse than the GES system they use now. However, there is more than just that. Because GAN makes so many different cubes. Why do they make so many cubes? It's because of innovation. Innovation is the reason why. And it's because different cubes are meant for different people. Now, the thing with GAN cubes is that they seem to be really fast. Meant for loose turners. Fast. I only have one GAN cube, and I can't even show it to you because the core is broken. And that really sucks. And the thing with GAN cubes that also is really annoying is that they're really expensive. And since there's so many different models, finding the exact one that suits you, there's no way you're going to do that. And even if you really like a model, is it going to have great performance? Of course, there's a performance scale and a great feeling scale. Many people will choose a cube that has a great feel and great performance. The thing is, both of these are really hard to find at the same time with just one cube. Because there might be a cube that you really like but has pretty bad performance. And there could also be a cube that has great performance, but you don't really like the feel that very much. Many people will usually pick a mix between the middle, and GAN, because the cubes are so expensive, which is can generally be a bigger priority for some people, a lot of people can't actually afford to buy every single one of GAN's cubes. And that is why they can't be making all these different models that they expect everyone to buy. Of course, you cannot expect everyone to buy every single cube. Of course, this is the one cube everyone has, the MF4M. Yeah, I know it's the real name of this cube. It was the RS3M. Why, J-Perm? Why did you have to cut that out? Whatever. I don't care, because I don't watch J-Perm. That's a lie, I do watch J-Perm, but why? What's the point of making so many different cubes, GAN? Just tell us. If someone working at GAN is for some unbelievably a crazy reason, does happen to watch this video, stop making so many cubes! How are we supposed to tell them the difference? Like, hey, even if you did find out the difference in a mechanism between two cubes that look exactly the same, could you also separate the feel? Or how about the performance? That's another thing we need to keep just making different, because there's not going to be one cube that's going to give you all these different options. Yes, there are pretty much every cube nowadays is customizable in some way, but GAN has made it's such a hassle to find the best setting for you, because they started the GES stuff, and what are you doing? Like, GAN started the GS system, which was great because it allowed for different feels, which could appeal to a wider audience. But for some reason, they had to make a new set each time. Like, the original Air had the GSV1. It then switched over to GSV2 with the release of the Air UM and the Air SM. And then with the release of the GAN X, used GSV3, and then GAN went to the new dual adjustment core with the XS. The thing is that each core is different. Innovation is mainly what makes companies want to keep making cubes, and like the magnets, that's a great option because that was new at the time, as they introduced adjustable springs and adjustable magnets. However, GAN is so much different from other companies. Pretty much every company now, except for GAN, uses a screw and a spring system. And I know that the maglev cubes did just come out, but GAN, it's a screw and a spring. What's wrong with using that? Don't we all use that in our cubes now? Of course, we all use that. But GAN has to use something different, which is bad for the economy. Because not everyone can even, like, okay, I get it. All these different options for cubes, it's just a complete pain. Not to mention, it means that JPerm has to keep on remembering all these cube names. And we all know how that's going to turn out when it eventually gets to the point where he can't even tell the difference between one GAN cube. Seriously, GAN, you also need to change your naming system, because we all know that that's been very suckish for years. And, like, that's not even the worst part about why they make so many cubes. It's because they pretty much don't even have a different feel. Like, this cube, okay, my camera can't really capture it because this is being filmed with my laptop's webcam, but this is an amazing cube. GAN definitely makes some of the best performing cubes, but there's a problem. They don't care about price. The meme I just showed you represents GAN hiring employees. I don't know why, but GAN makes too much money off of people that don't know how money works. Seriously, they made a $77 cube. The GAN 11M Pro is $65. Yes, there are discount codes and crap, but it's just that GAN, they are making the economy so much worse. And that's not all. There's also the setup cubes. Those are even more of a nightmare. Just buying all the lube and the equipment and stuff to get your cube how it feels, right? That's going to be even a bigger nightmare. At this point, we can pretty much just all agree that GAN makes too many 3x3s. I pretty much have the analogy down with that meme I showed you earlier, but like, I don't really know why GAN actually does the stuff. I just think that maybe you guys have some ideas that you guys could tell me in the comments. If the comments are disabled for some reason, which YouTube probably already did, I have no idea what to tell you. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep on cubing.